Hello, thank you for taking the time to look at the Phase 2 video. I would encourage you, if you have not watched the Phase 1 video, to watch that video. That gives a general overview of the three phases and what they might entail, as well as the in-depth look through the Phase 1, um, a walkthrough so that you can see what's on the floors, the different floors in Phase 1. So I would encourage you to watch that if you haven't watched that yet. That will help to explain some of Phase 2. Phase 2 is all about the remodeling of our current facilities. If you were to cut off this here and just look at this part, this would be very similar to what our current facilities are. So let's take the roof off and see what that looks like underneath as far as a Phase 2. Now Phase 2 would be the remodeling of the current facilities to accommodate for more lobby space, more auditorium space, moving the offices, expanding the nursery. Um, None of this Phase 2 could be done until Phase 3 would be done, and you would replace the uh, classrooms in there. Let's take a look at the lobby space first. If you take a look here coming into the lobby, currently there is a classroom to your left, as well as Pastor Jim's office to the right. And in Phase 2, it would be removing the classroom to the left to create more lobby space and entryway space, and it would be to convert Pastor Jim's office into a coat room to provide more space for coat rooms. In the auditorium, it would involve, Phase 2 would involve removing the classroom that's here as well as the classroom that's here to create more auditorium space. You would gain about 50 chairs or 50 seats by removing those two classrooms, then sliding the sound system back to the corner there um, as it was originally intended. Also in the auditorium would be the possibility of expanding the end about 35 feet. And if you did that 35 feet, you would add another 200 chairs or so. So it would be really close to almost doubling our current seating capacity, which would allow for quite a bit more people. Now, in that, potentially moving the stage to one of these longer walls so that you don't create the kind of the tunnel effect. So that would be down here with Stage 2. For the rest of Stage 2, if you move down to our fellowship hall and the classrooms down here, currently this is our nursery space, and then there's a wall here currently for the rest of the nursery space. In Phase 2, it would involve removing this wall and expanding the nursery all the way into the fellowship hall, leaving just enough room for an office on the end. The expansion of the nursery, this part could be used for the infants, and this part could be used for the toddlers, allowing easy access to the child's bathroom there. The kitchen and the bathrooms would remain the same for Phase 2. And then also in the fellowship hall, what is currently the fellowship hall, would be turned into offices, and then the expansion of the nursery. And so these would be the offices in here. And there would be easy access through the ramp there as an administrative entrance. So if you have any questions about this or concerns, please feel free to contact one of the concept planning team members and we can get your questions answered. All of Phase 2 is kind of as needed. Obviously the nursery is a huge need right now, but the other things can be done as we need them. And so it really adds some flexibility there as far as what we would like to do. Thank you for watching the Phase 2 video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it was helpful for you.